The bank manager had just shown off the expensive upgraded security system. The next second, the man unlocked the door with a remote. When they reached the vault entrance, the man stared at the keypad like he was stuck. The manager thought he was completely helpless, but the man simply pulled out a small pin and cracked the so-called high-tech system again. The guards saw their unfamiliar faces and was about to kick them out, but Danny jumped in first, claiming he was a higher-up, and he even swiped the guard's access card in passing. With that, the final layer of security fell apart easily, but once the manager walked into the vault, Danny suddenly turned cold and restrained him. Turns out from the guard's reaction, he sensed the man was not actually the bank manager. The man did not respond. He calmly showed a photo of Danny's wife. He threatened Danny to open locker 411, or his men would hurt Danny's wife. With years of agent experience behind him, Danny quickly retrieved the metal box inside. Inside was a USB shaped like a key. Seeing the familiar design, Danny immediately thought of his mob boss father in prison. The man gave no explanation. He simply handed Danny another photo. Danny realized the man was Finney, his father's illegitimate son. A week earlier, he had learned his father died in prison, and only the two of them were qualified to inherit the vast empire. Danny had chosen to retire and live a normal life, so Finney naturally became the sole heir. Under Finney's threat, Danny pretended to take him hostage as they walked out. Finney kept his word and released Danny's wife. But by then, police cars had surrounded the bank. With weapons in their hands, the two were treated as robbers. As Finney proudly opened the box, he found the USB was gone. Danny had already returned to the hotel and reunited with his family. He planned to escape by bus, but Finney had already been waiting for him. After several rounds, neither of them gained the upper hand. Danny's wife suddenly rushed out with a fire extinguisher, which unexpectedly gave Finney an opening. Danny reacted fast and tossed the USB onto a passing bicycle. Finney had no choice but to jump off and chase it. After escaping the threat, Danny took his family to a Chinese restaurant. It was where he kept his old gear before retiring. He knew once Finney took over the empire, he would eliminate Danny to feel secure, so he decided to strike first and return home. But he didn't know Finney had already reached the family estate.
Well, now that dear old Dad's gone, I've come home to take over the family business.
If your father had intended that, he would have found a way of communicating it to me before he died.
He did.
Welcome home, Master Finn.
As Finney plugged in the USB, several screens showing the mob's assets popped up, and as expected, the moment Finney took control, he issued a kill order on his half-brother Danny.